gentlemen, the real Greg Jones.
There can be no substitute for sexual chocolate. Oh, yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to comedy here at the Octopus Lounge. Just because the name is Octopus doesn't mean everything has to be sexual. That's just a bonus. Okay, here. What? Hey, I was running late from work. You know everybody ever been on their way out of work and then at the last minute something breaks and you know you're not getting out the door? And you could leave it broke, but then you wouldn't have to worry about coming back the next day? Anybody but me that happened to? No, well, fuck it. We'll move on. I found something very interesting about Pacifica on my way here late. It gets hella foggy after 8:30. You could rush here in the fog, but then again, you wouldn't have to worry about coming tomorrow because you can't fucking see 5 feet in front of you. So what's the point in living here? It cuts down on the burglaries because they can't find your house in the fog? What? You don't have to worry. You have a good excuse not to let your teenager drive the car. If you seen this fog, you can't go out there. Keep their ass home, is that it? Do you guys let your kids go out and drive in this shit? Any parents out here? Let's go back. Any parents? You don't fucking care. I give them a used old rental car. Okay, who's the next comic? One more time. The next comic, thank you very much. I got a helper. Oh, buddy. All right, your next comic come to the stage. He's been here before. How many people have been here for comedy before? By round of applause. How many people have never been here before in their life? Round of applause. So it's all new, it's all exciting, it's all sexual. Your next comic is sexual in a new, young way. Oh yeah, he just exudes sexuality, it pours out his pores, and he has the funny. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage, Mr. Ryan Stout. Did I get to? I can't even see. Thanks. What? Who's third then? Tell me who's third. Okay, you ready?
Check the list.
Thank you.
Greg Jones, everybody, come on now. Greg Jones. Woo, yes. Oh, gotta get comfy now. So what's been going on? In my spare time, I've been taking this writing course recently, and the instructor did something very strange. He asked everybody in the room to go home and write a suicide note, which I thought was kind of creepy and weird and sadistic, and I really wasn't going to put myself through that, you know, so I just turned in one of my old ones, right? Yeah. I wonder if anybody's ever been writing a suicide note and their pen just runs out of ink. I wonder if they go, well, maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should go on living. I doubt it. You get to that point, it's more like, fuck! Nothing goes right in this world. Fuck it. Ah! I think the dumbest way to commit suicide has to be jumping off of a building. Because I know that somewhere out there, somebody jumped off of a building, and on their way down, during the fall, they decided, wow, I really enjoy skydiving. Oh no, I didn't have to die, I just needed a hobby. Splat. There you go. Real time. I think if you're going to commit suicide, don't do it tonight. Don't do it because of this set. If you're going to commit suicide, you should wear something nice at least, right? You don't need your final act on Earth demeaned when somebody says, fuck, he wore that? Jesus. Yes, it's very sad he hung himself, but crying out loud, if he was going to dress like that the rest of his life, maybe it's not so bad, right? I mean, he could have picked something that went with the purple in his face. For crying out loud, people. Have we talked about suicide enough? I think we have. Very well. I was out today. I was watching the sunset through the fog. It was so nice. I'm not gay. I think a sunset makes any situation 10 to 15 times more romantic, right? We sat on the beach holding hands. Yeah, but we sat on the beach holding hands at sunset. Isn't that better? We did lines of cocaine off the Bible at sunset. You see? Baby, let me put it in the other hole. Come on, sunset, please. She gets mad. I'm never offended if some girl calls me an asshole. I can take that. No big deal, right? But if some poor girl comes up to me, tears in her eyes, and says, you know what, you're a jerk, I feel awful, because then I know I've offended some poor girl who isn't old enough to swear. And that hurts deep down. Found this out. Men are actually 6 times more likely than women to get hit by lightning. What the fuck are you laughing at, lady? That's not funny. That's not the... I was kind of mad when I heard that. Men more likely to get hit by lightning. Then I realized women more likely to get hit by men. So it evens out. Who's laughing now? Ha! Yes, indeed. Yeah, women get hit by men, but you know what? Sunset. It's okay. Domestic violence at sunset. Science, I was on the internet researching stuff all day today. Science is doing this this new study. They want to know how much liquor it takes to get a fish drunk. What a waste of money. How do you know when the fish is drunk? Does it try to fuck fish it normally wouldn't try to fuck, or some karaoke fish at the bottom of the bowl? It's looking for its car keys. I don't know. It's hitting on women. Hey, your castle or mine, huh? You know, I'm the one that found Nemo. I knew that wouldn't work. That's okay. I remember the science fair as a kid. One kid, he would do the same project every year. He would have he'd have 2 plants, and while they were growing, he would play nice music to the one plant, and the other plant, he would play fucking death metal. And of course, the one plant would grow up all, beautiful, and the other one would grow up with a claw, and one of the spiked bracelets around it. It's got a stem that goes like that. Finger coming out one side, shooting up pesticides, just fucked up. You have to pour a beer in. We named him Robert Plant. Oh, Punsville. Hey, you weren't going for anything else. I figured, why not? Throw it out there. So I was talking to my brother today. He reminded me of something we did when we were younger. I took a wet towel, right, rolled it up real tight, snapped him. I left a welt that big. I laughed for 3 days. He didn't think it was so funny. He took a wet towel, threw it in the freezer, and then he stabbed me with it. That son of a bitch! I got an entry wound and frostbite. It was terrible. He's getting out of hand. He recently had his first ride in a limousine, right? And of course, he was in the back. He got a little drunk. Next thing you know, he's hanging out that skylight screaming at people, yeah, look at me! Woo! Show us your tits! Ha ha! Which just pissed off everybody in the funeral procession, Oh. We don't even know how he got out of the car seat. Really. The terrible twos, they say, So be it. Remember one time, my dad was always very physical with my brother and I. And I remember one time I was about 15 or 16. I thought I was tough, and my dad grabbed me or something, and I shoved him. And he fell back, and I felt proud. I felt tough. I was like, yeah. And then, I looked at the confusion in his face, and it quickly morphed into fury, and I felt the need to run. And I ran, people. And I ran, and 1 hour and 16 miles later, I felt good again, because I'll always be able to run faster than my dad. Yeah. These are all new, by the way. Thank you. I saw this recently. It was on the back of the car, of a car, in front of me. It said, if animals could talk, everyone would be a vegetarian. Bullshit. If animals could talk, they would tell us which animals taste fucking great. I think that's... If vegetables could talk, we'd be starving. How about that? If animals could talk, you know what? I bet it wouldn't print up stupid shit to put on the back of its car, huh? Maybe if you could talk. Shit, we have to get out of here, don't we, Greg? God damn it. Oh, no. Okay, then I'll leave on this. It's new. Fuck it. Who knows it'll work. I think it would, I was thinking about this today. People who speak different languages, they also think in that language. It seems fairly obvious, You speak German, you think in German. That's gotta suck if you're a mind reader, I finally have a superpower. Now I need an interpreter. Yeah, how can I fight crime like that? Okay, folks, that was fine. Thank you all very much. Good night. Sorry.
One more time for Ryan Stout, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for Tim Leigh and Ryan Stout. Yeah, I can read. I got a 5th grade education. Your next comic coming to the stage has appeared on 30 Seconds of Fame. He's published at least 2 books. He's musical. He has ha-ha. What more do you want, ladies and gentlemen? He's not even from around here, ladies. If you like a foreign guy with an accent, he's from Argentina. They're all cowboys down there. They have oil and cattle. So he's independently wealthy. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, Mr. Danny Dechi. Danny Dechi, ladies and gentlemen.
What's that? Oh, didn't bring my musical case today. Yep. Hey, hi everybody. Big hand to Greg Jones. Woo! And all the comics you've seen tonight. I'm not that short. Okay. Oops. Okay, hey. Yes, so I'm Danny Dechi, and actually, this always happens to me. When I go into the store, customers come up to me and they ask me questions because they think I work there. Do I look like an assistant manager? For example, recently I was at the NFL shop at Pier 39 down there in San Francisco, and I'm just, minding my own business when this guy comes up to me with his parking garage ticket in his hand, and he says to me, "Excuse me, sir, can you please validate me?" And I go, "Sure. You're a good person, everyone likes you, and you smell nice." And he goes, "Very funny, wise guy. I was talking about my ticket." So I look at his ticket and I say, "You're a good ticket, everyone likes you, and you smell nice." And then the guy gets all mad and starts yelling at me, and the store manager comes over and he fires me. I don't even work there and he fires me. Very humiliating, I tell you. Although I did get 2 weeks severance pay. That worked out okay. Hey, the SPCA is having free neutering for your pets this month. Great. So I took my ant farm over to the SPCA. And as soon as I walk in the door, the receptionist sees me and says, "Security." So I have a bunch more ants now. Okay, by the way, I'm also a musician. Now, I don't play any of those fancy instruments like a piano or a guitar or harmonica. No, my only option is the number 2 pencil. Let me demonstrate. I'll play Putting on the Ritz. Okay, all right, thank you very much. Thank you. And remember, people, it's a small world after all. So, speaking of Argentina, as Greg Jones was saying, Trader Joe's is having shrimp from Argentina now, which is, a big thing for me because, I'm from Argentina and I hardly ever see anything or anyone from Argentina. I went to Trader Joe's and I was so excited when I got the shrimp that I told the cashier that, I'm from Argentina too, and these are my people. So I took the shrimp home, and we just hung out, talked about the good old days in Argentina, and the old days in Argentina, and then we just sat on the sofa for a while, watched some soccer, and then I ate them. That's what I bought them for, right? To eat. So I had a little bit of that. And then I was still a little bit hungry, so I cooked some chicken in the microwave oven, and all of a sudden the chicken started to spark in the oven. I couldn't figure out why. I knew there was no metal in there. So I opened up the door and, looked at the container. It's all plastic. So I took the chicken apart, and would you believe it? The chicken had a metal plate in its head and an artificial hip. I'll never shop at cheapfoods.com anymore. Hey, did you see the survey on MSNBC? It said 62% of America's workers are actually having sexual relations with somebody else at the same workplace. Yeah, so that got me thinking, man, I need to get a job. Yeah, I'm going to be part of that workforce. Hey, do the hustle. Okay, right. Okay. Let me play another song. This time, no pencil, just forehead. William Tell Overture. Let's see if you can hear this. Okay, that's... All right, gee. I think every time I do that, I lose a brain cell or something. That's why I'm a calm person. Never want to get mad at anybody, because if I give them a piece of my mind, it could be my last piece. So, hey, did you notice the Muni drivers are actually... the Muni drivers are actually a little friendlier now on the bus, especially the commute lines. When I get out, everybody gets off the bus, they just say, have a nice day to each person. And that makes me feel kind of weird. So when he told me, because I'm used to the old days. So when he told me have a nice day, I just said, hey, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, just get back at them, yeah. Okay, keep going. Okay. Any requests for songs? Okay, I got 1 minute, okay. Right. Okay, so I actually wrote a nasty letter to the Rogaine company because their product doesn't work. I mean, look at this. I've been using it for months, and not only that, it tastes terrible. Although I have been feeling a little more regular lately. Okay, well, before I get off the stage, let you know that I'm also available for birthdays. Bar mitzvahs. And I'm also available for weddings. Okay, that's my time. We get back to Mr. Greg Jones.
One more time for Danny Dechi. Danny Dechi, ladies and gentlemen. That's beautiful. That's so musical. It goes without saying, now we know why he doesn't play heavy metal. Okay. Nothing with a strong bass line on that noggin, no. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for your next comic? How about a South Bay? Everybody here originally from Pacifica? No. Anybody from San Jose? No. Evidently, you all know the way to San Jose. Pa-dum-pum. 1, 2, 3, let's do it again. All righty then. Well, your next comic's originally from the South Bay. He's moving on up because San Francisco's cool and they never question your sexuality. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta leave before he kicks my ass, Mr. Chris Noble. Chris Noble, ladies and gentlemen. Looking like Jesus.
All right, how's it going, everybody? Woo. Great. You ever say to yourself, drugs have got me into this situation, and God damn it, drugs will get me out? I'm unemployed right now, and so when I called up a psychic friends network, it's not what you think. I was trying to get a job answering phones for them. I'm not psychic or anything, but I have long hair and I eat mushrooms every once in a while, so I figure that should count for something. I don't know. What? Yeah, damn it. been a while since I've been on stage. I forget which is the microphone and which is the bottle of water. So I was talking to this trapeze artist the other day for reasons that are none of your business. And we were talking about what we like best about being artists. And I was saying that for me, it was the creative aspect that I like best about the whole thing. And he was saying that for him, it was the crowd reaction that he liked more. I was like, oh yeah, well, you know what, man? You're a fucking hack, dude. It's like, yeah, where do you get off calling yourself an artist in the first place, man? You don't even write your own tricks. I seen like 100 trapeze guys do the same fucking flippity twisters you've been doing. It's like, you know what? Fuck you, man. This conversation is over. And he's like, oh yeah, well, take this. And he let go of me. So I was drowning some kittens in a bucket of water one by one the other day when I thought to myself, you know, there's got to be more to life than just pussy. Yeah. Maybe a woman is the answer, right? But then I just have to get a bigger bucket, so. That's right. Yeah, I got evil jokes. You want to fucking hear some more of them? Fuck you. Alright, so I was eating some cereal last night. And the whole time I was eating the cereal, I just could not stop thinking about cereal because I'm just that focused. Sometimes that one works. You know what I mean? You know. I'm not really a did you ever notice what's up with that kind of comic. I don't have anything against them. I think that they're, you know, out there and they exist and everything. But just that, like, I don't ever notice anything, so I can't like wonder what's up with it. But having said that, did you guys ever notice how like some of the most crooked games on the planet are played at a place called the Fair? What's up with that? Yeah. You'll never be the same, will you? Now that I brought that up, huh? Yeah. Well, you're welcome. I was gonna write a joke about how I hated the expression apples and oranges. You know, like how like when somebody says that like when you can't compare two things, it's like, oh, they're nothing alike. It's like apples and oranges. You can't compare the two. That's a stupid fucking expression, all right? Because first of all, you can compare apples and oranges, all right? They're both fruit. They're both round. They're both delicious. They both grow on trees. You can make juice out of both of them. It's fucking stupid, and I hate it. Then my friend was like, yeah, but I don't really think that that's what the expression means. I think it means when two things are kind of the same, but just a little bit different. So I was like, oh, all right, well, it's a good thing I didn't write a joke about it then, huh? I would have looked stupid up here. So how many people in here, by way of mental telepathy, are big fans of practical jokes? Everybody! Oh, all right. Sweet. This is convenient. I got one. Here's what you do, okay? You get like maybe 3 or 4 friends that you really hate, or maybe some people that you just met, and you invite them over to your house, right? And when everybody is over at your house, somehow you got to get everybody into your hot tub, right? You have to have a hot tub for this, by the way. So when everybody's sitting in the hot tub and acting like a bunch of assholes, you come walking out of the house with a toaster and a really long extension cord. And then you walk right up to the edge of the hot tub, right? And you push the toast. Well, actually, you don't have to have toast in the toaster. I mean, I think it's funnier if you do, but it's your joke, you know, so do it however you want. But you go and you push the toast down and you chuck it into the water. And let me tell you, the expression right before that thing hits. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that actually have it plugged in or anything, you know. But if you do that, it'll go from a practical joke to a multiple homicide. And cops don't really think that's too funny, I've found out. The easy way. I wanted to win the lottery because I figure when you're rich, you could like kill somebody and get away with it. So I went down and I bought a scratcher, but I only won like $5. So I just like punched the clerk in the face and ran out of there. So. Still haven't caught me though, so nobody say nothing, all right? I'm on the lam. I was watching a porno movie the other night because I'm a big fan of unoriginal premises, so I'll just end that joke there tonight. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was one of the things I've learned in all my 25 some odd years of performing stand-up comedy is that in order to be successful, you have to find a way to like bridge the gap between you and the audience You know, you got to talk about things that everybody could be on board for, you know? Relatability, that's it. Relatability, that's the key to successful comedy. For instance, the other day, me and my girlfriend were shooting heroin over in this motel room on 6th Street, right? Well, we've all been there, you know? And then next thing you know, the cops are fucking kicking down the door, and you're getting handcuffed with some cops kneeing your back, and his fucking partner slapping your girlfriend around trying to figure out where you got all the drugs hid. Mondays, huh? Oh, God. It's always something. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Don't you, sir? Oh. Hang on, I had more jokes. Do you know that it's by the way, did you know that it's illegal that you can get arrested for just making a joke about killing the president of the United States? Do you know that it's against the law? It's a fact. So when I say, given the opportunity, I'd chop his head off and set it on fire, I hope you guys realize that I'm not joking. Okay? If you don't believe me, just give me a hacksaw, a book of matches, and a window of opportunity, and I'll fucking prove it to everybody in here. Thank you. Well, just doing my duty, you know? We all got to pitch in the way we know how, and for me, hacksaws and killing people is... What? Hang on a second, folks. We got to come through here as well. I was gonna. Just be patient, man, you know? I got to tickle it a little bit before I fucking just jab it in there, you know what I mean? I told you, water, fucking microphone. So, let's see. All right. Oh, I know what one I'll do. The other day, I was, first of all, I should start this by saying I got this friend of mine. He's always saying really inappropriate things at really inappropriate times. And the other day, him and my girlfriend and me were watching this movie. And it's this real serious movie where like the father and the daughter characters have sex with each other. You know, so it's serious. Anyways, as soon as the movie's over, my friend's like, well, damn, man, if I had a girlfriend who looked like that, I'd want to fuck her too. I was like, oh, shit, man. My girlfriend gives me this real dirty look and punches me on the leg like it's my fault, you know? It's like I got to take the blame every time my imaginary friend says something like that out loud. Yeah, I don't know what she's so uptight about. I mean, it's not like she exists either, you know what I mean? You know, I wasn't even paying attention to the whole time I was telling that joke. I was like, after I finished every setup, I was like, did I say all the words that I was supposed to in that? It was a very confusing moment for me there, and you guys were completely oblivious to it until I just mentioned it right now. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Let's see. I think I got one more, and then I'm going to get out of here, I guess. If I could only find it or remember it. Sorry about looking at my notes and everything, but I just have a bad work ethic, so I can't... It's the mushrooms? Yeah, right. Who... All right, I'm seeing blinking lights. Maybe it was the mushrooms. All right. So I was sitting on my couch the other day, carving this girl I've been stalking's name in my chest with a razor blade, watching The Fast and the Furious. And I was thinking to myself, am I crazy, or does this movie fucking suck? All right, thanks a lot, you guys.
Okay, one more time for Chris Noble. Chris Noble, ladies and gentlemen. Noble. Chris, hey, this works. Chris Noble. Guys, when you come to the mic, put your lips very, very close and your voice will project. Don't be afraid because it's long and black. Just get close to it. All right, your next comic isn't afraid of the microphone, whether it's long and black or long and silver. He doesn't care about the width. He's unafraid. Ladies and gentlemen, a man some of you should admire, Mr. Steve Mazan. Steve Mazan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Let's give it up for Greg, your lovely host tonight. There, everyone you see. How you guys doing? Excellent. Thanks for coming. I don't usually brag. Usually pretty modest, but I will tell you all that I am great in bed. I am. I can sleep like 10, 11 hours at a time. I'm a fucking natural. I will go all night if I have to. A long weekend, I'm not coming out. I'm staying in that bed under the sheets until I am satisfied. Women are amazed at my stamina in the bedroom. Look who walks in. See, they've heard about it already. Hello, hello, welcome to the show. Two ladies sitting right up front. Right? Feeling a little sexual tension coming from your area there? You ladies been thinking about having sex with me? No? It's probably where the tension part was coming from. Welcome, I'm glad you're here. I just got back. I was on the road doing some comedy, and I got to tell you, some people want to save up and live in a house or a condo. I want to save up enough money to live in a hotel. That is the life, isn't it? They clean up after you every day. Room service, it's the best. I love it. What I don't like? The first day you're in a hotel. It's too neat. You know what I mean? You got to make it your own. You got to mess things up. You go in the bathroom the first day, there's like that red lamp, the heat lamp. Are people tanning in there? Someone laying out is cooking fries while they take a shit? What the hell is going on in there? Someday, the first day you get in there, on the toilet, they've got like a paper banner wrapped around the toilet seat. You ever seen that? What the hell is that? Is there a grand opening I wasn't told about? I check in. I need to take a crap. I don't have time to search the room for a big pair of scissors to cut through. There's a knock at the door. Oh, great mayor. Come on in. Let's get this ceremony started. Speaking of bathrooms, how about a round of applause for the bathrooms here at the Octopus, huh? These are nice bathrooms. And I'm being, in all seriousness, that is a nice bathroom. I play some shitholes out on the road. And let me tell you, you know how I know it's a nice bathroom? They have mirrors in the bathrooms. You know you're at a shitty place when they won't even put a mirror in the bathroom. I asked a guy at this place I was playing, hey, there's no mirrors in the bathroom. Why is that? He's like, they'll just fucking break them. Oh, well, nice customers you got here. Very classy clientele you got here. If they see the reflection, they'll break shit. You ever been to a place, instead of a mirror, they put up a piece of sheet metal? A shiny piece of sheet metal, you know? It's like they're saying, yeah, go ahead, wash your hands. You can't really see what you look like. You can tell if you're the same general shape that you were when you walked in. Looking at, this is what I look like in the hood of a DeLorean. This is nice. And very clean. I always wash my hands. Does everyone wash their hands? I hope so. After you go to the bathroom. I hope so. Because, you're ever in there and you're peeing and there's a guy next to you and then he just walks out without, and then you're like looking at him the whole night. You're just staring at him. I don't want to drop names. Greg Jones. And, but I wash my hands every time I go to the bathroom, here's the only time I don't. If you go to a place, one of these shitholes, and you get up to the faucet, and the faucet is the most disgusting thing in the bathroom. There's like toilet paper hanging out of it, and some like brown goo, and you're just looking at it, and you're like, my urine is cleaner than that. Fuck it, I'm just going. I'm walking out. And I like it here. Clearly marked on the bathrooms, men and women. Men and women, that's all you need. Don't get cutesy. I hate the places you go, like Mexican restaurants. They try and fit the motif. They're like, senor, senorita. I just play dumb. Walk right into the women's bathroom. Oh my God, what are you doing in here? No habla español. After about 10 minutes, the manager comes in, hears the screaming. What the hell are you doing in the women's bathroom? No habla español. Sir, you're at the Outback. No habla Sheila. No habla incarcerated. I was coming down, you couldn't see any road signs on the way down to Pacifica tonight with the beautiful weather this evening. But I tell you, you drive out of the area where there's a city. I just got back from this long road trip. You go up like north when they have some crazy signs. Anyone been on a long road trip like up to Washington or something? They got crazy road signs like things that just tell you to watch for everything, like watch for animals. And then they get more descriptive. Watch for deer, watch for elk, watch for rocks, watch for falling rocks, watch for animals throwing rocks. Watch for low-flying aircraft. Has anyone seen that? What the hell? Watch for low-flying. You got to fucking drive and watch for aircraft at the same time? What the fuck? I just got crop dusted? What the hell is going on? You're supposed to be driving, not watching for shit. You got to watch for all that? Maybe this is a bad place to put a road. All this shit going on. Has anyone been paying attention to the Kobe Bryant kind of scandal? Most sports fans? They had the woman who accused him, one of her friends, she hasn't come on TV yet, but one of her friends was on TV and she was saying, I really believe her because I've known her my whole life and she would never lie about anything like this. People always say that for their friends, don't they? Like when someone kills someone, like Scott Peterson's friends, they're all like, I've known him my whole life. He would never do anything like this. That's a bunch of bullshit. My friends do not know the fucking dark shit I am capable of. If they did, they wouldn't be my fucking friends. I've got some fucking skeletons in that closet. Fucking dinosaur would come out if you opened it. I mean, people are going to lie for you. That's my point. I never switched. Did anyone move around a lot? Any Army people here? Army brats? No? Anyone move around a lot when you were a kid, growing up? The bartender? Someone else? Oh, I can't see. They say that's very traumatic if you move around a lot. You shouldn't move around a lot. I lived in the same place the whole time growing up, and I think it worked for me because I do. I think that's very important that I was beat up by the same kids for 12 years in a row. Okay. You might be right. You know what? I've been cussing. Does that offend anyone here? I've been swearing a little bit? No? It does it? Everyone else is like, yeah, fuck it. The one guy who, really isn't. He just raising his hand. He's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm offended. You know what? I was hanging around with my friend Ryan, and he cusses a lot. So, and he's cool, though, when he does it. So then, like, I try and imitate it, and I just can't pull it off. I'm not as cool as him. You know what I mean? Like, he can make it like a profession. It's like an art to him. You know what I mean? You ask him a question. He doesn't just swear, like, in conversation or in a sentence. He can cuss in the middle of another word. He can get a cuss word in there. I'll be like, hey, Ryan, how was that trip you went on? Unfucking believable. Like, oh, fuck, yeah, really? Yeah, I went with that girl, Tracy. Yeah, she was Stu goddamn Pendis. I try it. I can't pull it off. People are like, hey, Steve, how was that dinner? Oh, delicious. Fucking... Everyone just stares at me like, you are an itty fucking it. Move on. Move on. I was, as I said, I was on the road driving a lot. I got a crappy car. Time to get a new one, I think. Last week it acquired this new feature where I now have to turn the steering wheel all the way to the right or all the way to the left to get the car to go in reverse. I'm 30 years old and I'm driving a bumper car. So I'm on the road the other day and I get this transmission problem where all of a sudden it won't go past a certain gear. I can only do 40 miles an hour on the highway, and I hate that because I usually fucking floor it and love to drive fast. But all of a sudden it gets in this gear and I can only go 40 and everyone's flying by me because no one drives 40. So everyone's flying by, old ladies, Asian people, everyone is flying by. That's so hacky. Don't even laugh at that. I don't know why it came out. Flying by me, old people, non-Asian people. See, now it changed. Flying by me. People are flying by me. Then I get past, you ever seen like the big semis that's towing like someone's home is moving from one place? I got passed by someone's house on the road. There's a lady on the back porch waving and laughing at me. She got pulled over up the street though. They were a little suspicious, I think, because they were searching her house. Yes. I could never be Muslim because I have a bad sense of direction. 5 times a day I'd find out I've been praying to Milwaukee. Okay. You ever been driving and off in the distance you see a car, you just see a headlight, one headlight coming at you? And you're like, oh, motorcycle. Okay. And then as it gets closer, you go, oh, it's not it's a car with one headlight out, and then you think, oh, fuck, now I feel really bad for even thinking about running it off the road. Big news for me, I just, last weekend, did my first marathon. That's right, 26 and a half episodes of the Brady Bunch. Straight. I almost quit halfway through, and then I had a little Gatorade, sat my ass back down, and enjoyed the rest. I just bought a new CD today. Any Queen fans? Anyone like Queen? Is that Queen? 3 people over here. Anyone heard of Queen? Hopefully. I bought it. It was a greatest hit CD. I got to tell you, I love bands that come out with greatest hit CDs. Some people don't like them. I love them. I appreciate bands saying, hey, you know what? You don't have to buy 14 albums to get the 10 good songs we have. Here, we're all going to put them on one album. I appreciate that. But I've seen a disturbing trend. Bands like U2 and the Stones are coming out with greatest hits albums, but they may put 2 new songs on the album. They slip them in there. It's a little cocky, isn't it? You know? It's like saying, oh, yeah, these 2 brand new songs we have deserve to be on our greatest hits. You know, it seems a little cocky. All of a sudden, these 2 new songs, it took you 10 years to get these 8 other songs that are worth your greatest hits. Now all of a sudden, these 2 brand new ones are good enough to be put on there? I don't fucking believe it. Why are you being so nice? Why are you giving me 2 bonus songs? You know? Why not just surround them with 8 shitty ones and release this as a new album? That's what we've been doing for the past decade. That's the reason you now have to release a greatest hits album. Because you wouldn't release it. I mean, come on, that's why people download music, isn't it? Because people don't want to spend $20 for 1 or 2 good songs. You release an album with 10 good songs on it, people are going to buy it. You know? Then you can put the other shit on the internet and we can download that. We'll call it Crapster. Long way for a pun. Thank you. I just saw, did anyone see the movie Beautiful Mind? I rented it yesterday. Did you like it? Did you like it? Some people hate it. It said on the package, nominated for 12 Academy Awards. Doesn't that seem like a lot? 12 Academy Awards? I can't even think. There's like 6, you know, actor, director, best movie. 12? I didn't know there were 12 categories. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you have to get like 6. What else? There's music. What else are we giving awards for? Best catering? Best credits? Oh, these are good. I like this. Look at that scroll speed. This is good. Someone is going to win an award for this. Look at that. That's nice. Best music. You know what? Here's the craziest one. Best editing. Editing. That's what they took out of the movie. How the fuck do they know? Do the judges have to go down to the thing and like look at the shit on the floor? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Good job taking this out. Because that would have sucked. That would have ruined the whole movie. Nice job, Oscar. And, you know, it's always movies that win Best Editing or movies up for Best Picture. What doesn't make sense. You know, it shouldn't be a good movie up for Best Editing. It should be a shitty movie. You know what I mean? This year, Best Editing, Daredevil. That movie sucked. But think about it. If that's the crap that made it to the screen, think how bad the shit on the floor was. That guy deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. Mm-hmm. Shitty cars, yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys, your headliner tonight, I think there's one more comic. You guys are going to love him. And at some point, as a crowd, you guys have been very nice. You may want to give a standing ovation, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Not for he's going to deserve it, but I don't always recommend standing ovation. Because is there anything more awkward when you're an audience than a standing ovation? You know, because you're always sitting there and you don't really walk out. Well, you did standing ovation. It sends the wrong thing, but thank you. Because you're sitting there, you're enjoying the show, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're just clapping. You know, oh, okay, well, what? People are standing? Really? For this fucker? Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, all right, fine. I don't want to stare at his ass. You know, you're never the first person up, are you? You know, you only stand because other people stand up. It's like peer pressure. You get forced into it. I hate that. I don't, you know, people, I can't think of anyone who deserves a standing ovation, anyone living. Can you think of anyone? No, see, no one deserves a standing ovation, right? Can you think of anyone? People always say, like, maybe Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, maybe civil rights people like that. Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks, bad idea. Stand up for her, boom, she's in your seat. She's not moving. She's like, move on. No. 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 I'll march on your house tomorrow. Move. There's room in the back. see how it feels. You guys have been very nice. Thanks so much. Good night. Thanks, Greg. Sorry for not.
It's behind your foot. Steve Mazan. Steve Mazan. One more time for Steve. Don't stand. Just clap. Steve. Okay. Is everybody having a good time? Everybody have a refreshing alcoholic beverage. By round of applause if you've had a refreshing alcoholic beverage. A couple of you aren't clapping. Just a little hint, it makes it funnier. Unless, of course, you don't need a refreshing alcoholic beverage if you've been smoking weed. I don't want you to clap because it's technically illegal, so keep your hands together, but that then would make it funny. Okay, I can't hear you in the back, so that means you've had enough alcoholic beverage. If I can't make out the words, I see. See, white people can just go out and solicit for you to. They're not afraid of jail because they don't think they go to jail. Black people be whispering in the bathrooms, hey man, you need some? White people just holler out in the bar, if you need some weed, I'm over here. Brazen. I love you. I watch you on Cops all the time. Okay. All right, your next comic has never been on Cops, but he has been on TV, produced, directed, and starred in his own movie. Next time he writes a movie, I advise him to write a love scene where the girl takes off her top. At least he can get to see some tits. So he's artistic, and he's wrote his own jokes. They're his own jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for the comic stylings of Mr. Jeffery Leigh. Jeffery Leigh, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it going, Greg Jones, everybody. Yeah. Keep it going for all the comics. Come on, I want some energy. Yes, yes. Keep it going for this stool. This stool works hard. Come on, everybody. Give it up for my penis. My penis, everybody. My penis. He needs encouragement. My penis. Yes, he tries. He tries. He really does. He works hard. Oh, he tries to work hard. He tries. He wants to be in show business. He wants to be in show business. He wants to be the first Asian penis in porn. My penis, everybody. Give it up for him. Okay? He's got low self-esteem, you know. He's got low self-esteem. He's insecure. I said, hey, don't worry. The camera adds 10 pounds. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's filmmaking. That's right, Greg. Thanks for always hyping up my short film on PBS. I made it. I'm on PBS. Channel 10, baby. You know, Universal keeps calling me up for that 3-picture deal, and I said, I can't break my contract with PBS. I'm sorry. I got 3 more broadcasts, damn it. Talk to my agent. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's right. I'm moving in on Sesame Street, Greg. I'll be the first Asian guy on Sesame Street. The first Chinese guy on the block. I don't think they have Asians on Sesame Street, do they? Man, I'm going to be opening up a dry cleaner, a grocery store, and a massage parlor. That'll get Oscar out of that garbage can. Cookie Monster won't be eating no more cookies. It'd be Coochie Monster. Coochie. Coochie. He'll chew up all the coochie and it'll fall right back out of his mouth. Because Cookie Monster got no esophagus. He doesn't. You ever caught that? I was a kid like, what the fuck? What a waste of cookies. All right, Pacifica. Woo! It's happening. How many people, local people here? Pacificans? All right. That's great. I was thinking, should I do my Pacifica joke? I don't know. Oh, shit. Now that's pressure. Now I don't want to do it no more. It's kind of bomb. All right, this is what I noticed in Pacifica. I come here once in a while, because I drove all the way out here from Daly City. And, that hill, man, that's hard. You can get that hill. Okay, anyway, yeah, what I noticed is a lot of surfing and fog. How the hell does that work? Hey, surf's up, let's go, woo! I can't see shit. Is that the Bay Bridge? I can't see shit. Okay. So I what was my train of thought? I was watching TV. I saw that Herbal Essence commercial. You guys remember the Herbal Essence commercial? The woman in the shower, she's having orgasm with a shampoo. What's going on over there? You guys use it? We got some nymphos there. Meet me at the bar. I got Herbal Essence, I got Pert, man, everything you want, baby. Anyway, Herbal Essence. Men, we don't need Herbal Essence to have an orgasm in the shower. Any shampoo would do. I prefer Head and Shoulders. But the way I use it, it's just head. No dandruff down there, baby. Zestfully clean. My girlfriend gonna shower. What's all the shampoo gone? I don't know. So, being a comic, I do a lot of odd jobs, and I used to work at a strip club. Man, it's crazy. I try to DJ at the strip club, basically. DJ, I said, I'm an artist. I want to do something artistic. I could introduce the naked women, so I tried out, right? I did this audition thing they did with the DJ booth, and my boss comes walking up to me like, Jeff, I don't understand what you're saying. Maybe it's because of your Asian accent. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? What accent? You crazy. You ridiculous, man. I know my alphabet A, B, C, D, G, P, Q, C. I got hook on phonics. Okay? Look, I could do it, boss. I could do it. Look, watch this. Okay, give it up for her. Give it up for her right there. Oh, yeah, Bubble, she got some big TTs, man. Big old TTs. I'll give it up. Teep-her, man. Teep-her. She's like a cow. Teep-her, okay? Teep-her. Man, look at those TTs. You got to give it up for those TTs. Her TTs are so big, she never run out of milk. You run... Dan, you know what? That joke never works. I said, don't do it. But, I have kind of bad luck with women lately. And my friend tells me, why don't you use your foreign accent, man? Your foreign accent. They love that shit. I say, yeah, that's if you're like European and shit, like you're French. You should be ovulating right now because I'm speaking to you, darling. French fries, whatever. Doesn't really work with a Chinese accent, does it? Hey, baby, you come here often? Do I arouse you? You like my sexy Asian accent? You getting turned on? You like egg rolls? But you know what they say is not the size of the egg roll, it's how you dip it in the vinegar. You like mushu pork? Because I can put the pork in that mushu. Come on with me, we have good time. Yeah, I'll teach you calculus, do your laundry, maybe some Tai Chi. You like the Tai Chi like this, baby, huh? Where you going? Did I mention my wontons? whatever. Whatever. So, yeah, my ex-girlfriend, she's kind of freaky. She was a little bit too freaky, actually. She was in a bestiality. She told me one time she let a dog perform oral sex on her. Yeah, but then it just hit me right there. Wait a minute. Wow, the cultural difference. Where I come from, we eat dog. In America, dog eat you. Well, they're like, that tastes like chicken. The dog's over there, that tastes like fish. Better than Scooby snacks. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? I don't know. I'm sorry. I was getting a little bit too sick there. I always feel like, damn, that's gross. That's sick. That's not funny. Oh. What's going on over there? Someone into bestiality? Anyways. Actually, I had a guy told me he was in the bestiality. He told me that he let a cat give him a blowjob. And I said, what? How did you do that? He said, oh, I just put fancy feast on my groin. And I said, wow. And I said, that must be very dangerous. You must put a condom on that, man. Or you don't know if that cat's gonna get violent. You know what I mean? Like, meow, meow, oh, that's one rough pussy. Anybody got a Band-Aid? How sick can this guy get? Let's not talk about bestiality, please. Yeah, anyways. So, cultural differences, we say different things when we're having sex, don't we? Like when you have sex, you say things like, oh, God, 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 yes, that's good right there. God, Lord Jesus, holy. Lord Jesus, Moses. But when we have sex, we say things like, oh, Buddha, Buddha, oh, you bald-headed freak, Buddha. Oh, yeah, give me that karma, Buddha, give me that karma. That's it, that's good right there, Buddha. Ooh, ooh, here. Oh, there, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Oh. I'm hungry. Go make me a sandwich. So anyways, I bought some new underwear today because it was that time of the year. And it said made in China and inspected by number 12. And I said, hey, that's my cousin. Okay, I'll leave you on that. Thank you.
Come on, put them together for Jeffery Leigh. Jeffery Leigh, ladies and gentlemen, is wonderful, is beautiful. Where does he find these women? I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to know where Jeffery finds these women. And his friends, where does he find these people? What happened to the good old days when people just ate domestic animals? What happened to those days? No, with barbecue sauce. Okay, everybody feeling all right? Anybody got to go to work in the morning? By round of applause, you got to be to work bright and early tomorrow morning. Round of applause. Round of applause if you ain't got shit to do tomorrow morning. This one's for the wait staff, the bartender. Don't look for a lot of tips. They're broke as hell. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Your next comic coming to the stage is your last comic of the evening, so he's going to stretch it because some of y'all ain't got to get up. Is that okay? Round of applause if it's okay. If it's not, I can make him go short. You know, like 5 of y'all, the rest of y'all like, I don't know, man. The drugs are kicking in. Okay, he's appeared at the Punchline. He just opened last week for Mark Maron. Last week. Thanks for helping. You're the one that didn't have any alcohol, see, and I can tell. If you'd have had a drink, you'd have let that just go by. Now you're going to be my little helper, aren't you? The only other black guy in the room. Yeah, fuck with me. You live in Pacifica, don't you? Trying to get away from the inner city. Fuck it, I'll move to Pacifica. There's no black people. What? There's one at the Octopus Lounge. Fuck. You were down here to be a novelty, I know. Yeah, because you know what? Only white women believe all black guys have big dicks. You never hear black women say, oh yeah, all black guys, big dicks and can fuck. No, you never hear that. We tell that to white women, and generally works till about 2 a.m. Then you get them home alone, and they look at you naked. They go, hey, that's just below average penis. Like, we're here, we're naked, work with me. Okay? Oh, and when we say suckers, we mean it in a good way. Okay. Think about that one. 1, 2, 3. Next intro. Okay, your next comic is coming to the stage right now. I know you're gonna love him. I love him. He's warm. He's cuddly. Whenever we see him, we say, this man needs a sandwich. And you will say, perhaps he does, but he looks so cuddly. He looks so lovable. You will love him because I love him. Put your hands together right now for Mr. John Hugasian.
Give it go one more time for my pimp. Come on. That was scary. Thanks, Greg. Gonna shake that one off. So how are you guys tonight? Doing well? You can't be fading already, are you? You guys can interact a little bit. Excellent. How you guys doing over there doing tonight? Good? All right. You know, today, I'm trying to weigh myself, and I hear, hey, buddy, that's for the produce. So I put my clothes back on and got the hell out of there. Oh, if that mirror could speak, lines of rails of coke. Segway. Hey, doing, speaker? Excellent. You know, when I'm bored, I'll apply for a job in which I have absolutely no qualifications for. Last Thursday, I had an interview at Kaiser for head surgeon. I'm supposed to start tonight. That's a lot of pressure. You know what I learned in all my weeks of operating on people? That, you know in the game, Operation, if you fuck up, it kind of goes like, eh. But in real life, it kind of goes like, beep, clear. Beep. Damn, tag 'em and bag 'em. Here at Kaiser, with every death, we give you a free autopsy. Whoa, what are you looking at, oh? You ever do so much PCP? You say to yourself, man, I better sit down. But first, I need to flip over 10 more vans. Barbara. Oh, yeah. Sweet. That's soft. Segway. This afternoon, I was reading J. Lowe's autobiography entitled Leaflet. Oh, that sentence just grabbed me. Try and get a focus for the stage. Try and get comfortable. You know what? Oh, okay, never mind. I live very close to San Francisco, just off the coast on a raft. Oh, here comes a barter. Better look out. Oh, shit, it's gonna crush. Anyway, so this afternoon I'm working out at Big Five, right? The end. Is this IKEA? Just add water. Microphone getting all indignant. Why? Relax. Chill out. Have some candy. So, how'd you guys find the Octopus Lounge? How ladies doing tonight? You know what? I'm so glad there's a comedy show tonight because I was in a really fucking hardcore pool game. I was down like $5,000. Thank God for the chicken to come in and save my ass. Woo! What do I think? Hey, can I get a shot of one of everything? Transition. You know what? I do one wrong thing on the internet, and there's a knock at my van door. Just a minute. You know, lately I've been kind of strapped. Or strapped or whatever. You know, I'm broke. I'm in arrears, and so I thought, you know what? I'll put eBay on eBay. And there was a knock at my van door. Where's the roadie? This thing is making some odd sounds. All right, that didn't work. Segue. Now this is gonna sound. No, I'll do that later. Probably not wise. I'll tell it at the very end. Things go wrong. I'll just fucking run away. Wait, I already came up there. Can I get some green? Thank you. I had that olive tone in on my visage, so I thought that would highlight it. All right, get no blue. Provocative. How about some more red? Interesting. These lights, the fan. It's like it's a hostage situation. What the fuck is the point of those things? Is it strictly for the aesthetics? Because those things never do any good, man. They're circulating fucking cold. Never mind. I'm sorry, fan. I apologize. All right, I had to make a confession. Me and the fans, we're a team. We go around from club to club, and we do a little shtick together. So I'm sure you guys saw through that little scam. I'm fading. Get some more energy. Yeah, how you motherfuckers doing tonight? Yeah, make some noise, Apollo. I'm about to give you a full one on my head. Oh no, I'm fading again. I need the antidote. Segue. Now, here's something very paradoxical, maybe even ironic. Last night, I was right in the middle of giving this girl a golden shower. I had to get up and take a piss. Dun dun dun. Look at that. That's some good steel piping there. A couple of days ago, I I was getting shit-faced at Albertsons. As they were arresting me, the federales, I was in Mexico. I happen to know that Albertsons has their own brand of bottled water. Really? Where does Albertsons go to get their own brand of bottled water? Lake Faucet Head, Mount Garden Hose. Daly City. I hate seagulls. Pecking at me, telling me to wake up. You gotta go to the beach and go to the fucking show tonight. Segue. You know this morning, I went to a strip club. I paid a $10 cover charge to see naked women cleaning. Interesting, that joke was fired. Faster than me down. What's that? You know what? I thought I would dress for the occasion. Where do I come to this fucking fog bank? I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna have some, maybe roast some pigs and have some pineapple and other things, so that would be appropriate for my comment to finish the thought. But no. Let's get to know the crowd some more. That sounded eerie, didn't it? Where did she go? To get the cleaver? A couple of days ago, I was at Bed Bath & Beyond. Who's been there? Anybody? No one? What's that? Heard Office. What was that a reference to? Well, anyway. Wake up. Oh, right. I was at Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, knock me out, crowd. Now, isn't there a video demo machine in every part of the store? Right? Thank you, Greg. I want the crowd's response, not yours. I want this to be an organic experience. Right, crowd? In every part of the store, they have these video demos. You got the TV screen with a built-in VCR, and anyone can walk up there and adjust the volume and tamper with it, right? So I'm thinking this would be an opportunity to play a joke. So later that day, I come back, and I pop in an adult video, a porno. And the sales of hand towels that night went up 10,000%. Nothing like a belabored dick joke. Or a masturbating joke, I should say. Oh, now I got the power. I'm like PG&E. Or Admiral, whatever the fuck it's called. What do you guys prefer? Yeah? Make the pussy glow? Is that what he said? Turn the lights off. You want to hear me? Like some kind of ominous voice in the background? Welcome to the Octopus Lounge. L is for vagina. Huh. This afternoon, I call my favorite radio station, Live 105, and I make a request. I'm like, yeah, can you change your format? Maybe like a Coit off-campus station? Bastards. Right now, I have to say without a doubt, the sexiest diva has to be Enrique Iglesias. And I think him and Fred Durst are going to be a beautiful fucking band. No, that was one too many. I had a line, right? A couple of days ago, I was talking to my dad. Anybody else? And my dad sit down, got some news to tell you. I'm Sat him down. We were at Tony Roma's. You know what? I can't. You know, Tony Roma's. They're saying a Tony Roma's a place for ribs. I can't eat at a restaurant when it's that body part specific. Because the last time I did, I had a real bad experience at this place called Fat Jack's House of Nutsacks. Could I get some more ground pepper? So my dad and I were there, and before I told the joke, and I'm all, Dad, I got some bad news, sit down, whatever. I'm all, Dad, I got this hand, you know, make it more poignant. I'm all, Dad, you're adopted. So we got in the car, and we're driving along, and next thing I know, there are cops behind us. I think you're at a red light, or we're trying to avoid a double homicide. I can't recall. Then the tire blows out, and he starts to pull over. As he's pulling over, he goes, Son, life is like a sprint, not a marathon. I'm thinking, did I really break his heart back at the restaurant? He's all confused. Then I go, Dad, you mean life is like a marathon, not a sprint? He goes, no, get ready to run. Excellent. This afternoon, I was sprinkling hamburger unhelper on my goat meat. And the spokesperson for hamburger unhelper is a man missing his hand. Yeah, blows. How's the bathroom? Why would it have to? I think you're being sarcastic. Where's she going? She going back to the bathroom too? One at a time? What's going on? Have things changed? Where have I been? Off the coast. I know, wait for too long, you know. I sold my sanity so I can keep writing jokes. Really? Let me just shed some wisdom, young man. Notice the laughter? No. Were you listening beforehand or did you just walk up? Well, perhaps someone should throw a blanket over your head and you can go back to sleep. What do you say? Let's say it again. You're on a roll. Why stop now? Now it's all awkward. Are you happy? Curmudgeon, you fucked it all up. Oh, look at the crowd. Weird Al? That's clever. Is that off the cuff? Or is it pre-rehearsed with you and Greg? Yeah. Well, naturally you did. And you came with that. Where do you work, by the way? DeVry? Wit like that, you must be one of their top employees. Well, you know it's a school, right? Oh, you walked into my little web. I pulled my cock out and I slapped you. I'm sure you got 3 more to go, right? What's that? It's your turn. Go ahead. What did he say? I know you don't have a microphone for a reason, but I just said. Aren't you paying any attention? What happened? Are you... Well, it was up to me. I realized that. That's why I was keep telling jokes. But apparently, somewhere along the line, you had a blank out and realized, hey, this guy's not telling any jokes. Or just me? What's your name? Michelle? I give you a 4. I don't know. Woo! Eddie's wittier. You've broken my heart, sir. Why? Why is that? Why do you have nothing better to do? You kicked the heroin habit, and now you're just looking for a reason to go on. I say, fuck it. you might as well just go take your balls, lay them on an anvil, and have me just come over later, take a sledgehammer, and just end it all. Because with like that, there's no point for you to fucking procreate. I mean, look at your bald head. You're obviously a fucking inferior being, so what's the point? Look at you, and you have the bartenders telling you to shut up. How romantic. You must be a bitch. Well, he spoke. This is fun. We should all just fucking gang up on him. Like a good old gangbang. But you're used to that, right? Now, how many cocks have you taken in one serving? 5, 6, 12, a dozen? What? As I see some fucking dried fucking jizz on your face from here, since there's a night light in here, we can tell, or the black lighting in here, we can tell the glowing of the little fragments. No, but it's true, though. Right? So it's not the law. They don't have to laugh. I guess you can be an asshole, right? It's your right. And probably say you're exercising it. And you're on what? Rep visit right now? Are you done? No, I'm never done. Well, anything else? One more. Come on, one more. Make one more gallant effort, young man. But why stop now? You and I are having fun. I think I've had at least like 30 or 40 good hits on you. What do you think, crowd? You crowd, you're the asshole. I said crowd. Crowd, what do you think? Give him some more. Do you hear that? How about the fist right in his asshole, like he likes it? That's why you fucking work at the Rye. Do we have to, Greg? You work here? I don't work here. You work here. All right, now you're just fucking boring me. I'm done with you. Good night. You're boring me. Well, you can leave. Hey, let me help you out here. Look behind you. There's an exit sign, and just a little further out, there's an alleyway with the door open. What's that? I know, but I don't want to get off, though. You're the one who's fucking complaining. I'm not. All right, we're done with you. Time for this more. Wait, how about some more jokes, crowd? You ready? What happened? Let's work it out. Let's get to know what happened. Why are you so fucking like being a prick right now? What happened? Do you feel like compelled that I just rubbed you the wrong way? What happened? Let's try to work this through. Maybe we can become friends. Now, Greg, you're my pimp, not his. What happened? Michelle, what happened? We're not talking anymore? Is it over? You sure? All right. Don't leave, young man. You can't leave. You leaving? And he was having a good time. Oh, the irony. The mongoloid stays and someone was having a good time leaves. Hey, who's got a quarter? Anyway, so this afternoon, I had dinner at the most authentic Italian restaurant. When I walked into the restroom, I shot 2 men in the head and got the fuck out of there. That's a good joke. Segue. Come on, oh, get me through this. And you would say, oh, forever. This was an interesting night. Started off all right, then I hit a big bump. We'll surmount it. We've been in worse situations. I've been in Modesto. I walked away. One cracker can't stop me. Saltine. Motherfuckers pouring it on me. Segue. Now, a few days ago, I was at an 80s Coke party. I was hanging out with my Russian friends. I was talking to this one guy. We were just talking, blah, 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 right? And he goes, so, man, what do you do for a living? I told him I was a comic. He's all, really? So tell him some jokes. I'm all, nah, go to the Punchline, go to the Octopus Lounge, whatever. Well, you're the main guy in this premise. Let's get to know you. I'm all, so what do you do for a living? And he's a mechanic. I go, here's a pen. Write me a bullshit estimate. And he did for $3,000, and he stuck his finger. Anyway. Transition. You know what I can't stand? I hate it when someone refers to someone who's illiterate. They say, oh, he can't read or write. Is there someone who can write but can't read? Oh, Raul can write like Shakespeare, but he can't read his own work. Oh, the irony. Segue. A couple days ago, I had my first experience with counterfeit money. I'm at the bank, I'm casing it out. Teller goes, sir, where'd you get $3,000 in $9 bills? I'm like, I don't know. I might be encountering weird shit later tonight, though, so lay the fuck off. So, oh, I understand. Use a derived reference. Segue. Last week, I was under house arrest, murder 13, Baker's dozen. And a commercial comes on for Dentine gum. Have you heard of Dentine gum? Otherwise, there's no point on the joke. Have you? Now, you know the new gum is called Dentine Ice, right? During the commercial, when the two start to make out, the voiceover says, there's nothing colder than ice. What? I beg to differ. The next time you want some damn fresh breath, popped in a stick of carefree liquid nitrogen. See how slow he is on the delay? Finally, he left. How about a round of applause for that cocksucker leaving? Come on. He was all right? Don't lie, Greg. You know what you called your car? A rickshaw. Did he go to warm it up? Do a couple of high knees. Yeah. A few days ago, I'm down at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, right? And the spokesperson there told me, sir, we don't fulfill murders. I'm all great. Now I got to go back and tell little Timmy that Carrot Top is going to go on living. Bastard. Time for the coup de grace. Greg, you ready for the coup de grace, Greg? Are you sure? Bartenders are getting kind of cold. So no heater. Is the fog like really rolling into the venue? That was a phantom. I guess it was just the fog. Now a few days ago, I was at Safeway enjoying the complimentary fruits and nuts and candies, right? As I go to reach out for another handful, there's a tap at my shoulder. So I look over casually. Huh? Yeah. It's the clerk. He's like, what are you doing? I think fast. Keeping it real? He's like, no, man, that's it. You're going up front and you're paying for those. I'm like, how's that possible? I just ate everything. He's like, well, we're going to weigh you. Oh, here we go again. Then subtract that weight from the weight on your license. Well, it's a good thing I lied down at the DMV because I weighed 298 pounds. They gave me store credit for $4,000. Wait, where did Greg go? I was getting off on that joke. Is he out there wiping the tears from the heckler? It's all right, man. You can't always be a great heckler with shitty lines. Is Grace, you want to come up there and close the show? No? Oh, let's keep going. What do you say, crowd? They still into it? Really? All right, cool. That's so odd. This has been a bizarre night. Was it going well? Some dude starts saying, yeah, you suck, asshole. It's all you blah, 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 blah. What? I don't understand. Why do they hate towards me? I'm just a guy who wants to make a few little hee-hees and leave. Get my chicken and get the fuck out. But no, somehow I'm the fucking prick. Why don't you just blame me for fucking the Middle East too while you're at it? You swarthy son of a bitch. Tell your people to fucking quit praying so much. That's quite another guy. So how you two doing tonight? Where you guys from? You seem like a friendly group hanging out here tonight. Sir? That was pretty convincing too. You're like, yeah, I got a few seconds. I'll just, maybe you'll get the hint not to talk to me. Don't worry, I'm not going to be mean at all. As this fucking entire bar just empties out. This is so sweet. Just to see the night just fills up before my eyes. It's like a nightmare coming true. Finally, something that comes to fruition. Thank you, devil. What happened? Did you go in 1 minute? I just fucking shut my load. What are you doing, man? I've been stalling the whole time. Right, ladies? How you two doing? You guys seem like all pissed off now. Are you pissed off? Are you pissed? No? All right, good. You're not lying to me, are you? How you doing over there? You playing some games? Some cards? Are you winning? Nothing? Why is everyone just fucking running off? What's going on? I'm being friendly. I wanted to make friends. Now, I was just recently in Vegas. Anybody else? I was, after I dumped the body in the desert, I go in town, and I needed some clarity. And I went to a tarot card reading. Has anyone ever been to a tarot card reading? Well, I went in there. I walk in, I sit down, get comfortable, take my shoes off. I light my own incense. I like jasmine. She had, I think, some kind of cherry jubilee. I'm not really into that. Then the first card the tarot reader flips over is the death card. I go, tarot reader, what does this mean? She said, if I were you, I'd double down. What? All right. Now, you know the saying, the expression, bigger the man's penis? How you doing? Where you off to? Rave. Where? To a rave? That's code for rave. Right now, what's the most popular drug on the rave scene? Ecstasy. How do you know this, comic? Because I'm selling it. Now, what was the joke I just started? Oh, right. You know what I'm saying? Bigger the man's foot, bigger the penis. And if there are corns and calluses on there, get the fuck out. That is some sick shit. Tough acting, acting. Step up to the mic. Hey, you're the bouncer. Where the fuck were you 20 minutes ago? How come you weren't regulating? Huh? I know I had it under control. I can fucking flex and shit. If need be. But shit, I got shit to focus on. You had my back. What, from the parking lot? My back is not that big. I'm a very fucking tiny man. Damn it, man. Can you throw it down? Can you? Now that fucking fool's in the back. Can you go and look into it? Give him a good old violation. 9 and long. What? What's that? Are we out of here? One more crowd? I don't have one, I'm sorry. Oh, all these little twists and turns. Don't you guys just... Who's got a quarter? Anybody? Greg, got a quarter? Can you put it in there real quick? I'm feeling kind of anemic. What are our options? Wait, hang on. What's the born-on date first on those chocolates? Those things are known to cause SARS. Oh, have you heard the great news? For a limited time, Jack in the Box is bringing back the E. coli. SARS. Well, it's not going to feed itself. Oh, no, here he comes, dude. There's 3 of them now. Is he? Oh, shit. This is not looking good. He came back with reinforcement. Thank you, Greg. And have one for yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I lost an M. Now, I got one more joke and I'm out of here, crowd. You ready? Ready. We want to hear a funny one. Give me a minute. All right, I got it. You ready, Greg? Crowd, ready? Places. Miss, you got your hand on your fucking head. Let's come on. Have some more body language that says, "Yeah, comic." Tell one more and get the fuck off. Come on. Yeah. Your hand came back. Is that a natural reflex? Come on, it has to go down. Huh? No, I'm not picking. I want some love. I don't want any. Huh? I'm setting it up. It's like fine ritual. You can't just rush it. Exactly. Feel the burn. I love Safeway. Anybody else? Are you a cop? Now, by the way, tonight I did kill. Metaphorically, naturally. And the man came back as reincarnation as himself again. Am I being bounced? Did I really hurt your feelings that bad? You ain't got the authorities? Oh yeah, I fucking feel good. Thank you, good night.
One more time for John Hugasian. John Hugasian, ladies and gentlemen.
You didn't knock me out, Ray.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for John Hugasian. John Hugasian, ladies and gentlemen. All right. For those of you who've never been here before, usually I start the set by going through the news and helping people digest it. One of the things we have in America is young people that watch way too many movies and get bad ideas. This morning in Livermore, some kid took some hostages, and he hasn't been watching cops, and he actually thought he'd get away. Did anybody see this on the news this morning? His brilliant plan was to throw a blanket over him and 3 hostages and sneak them out the building, thinking the police won't know who to shoot. He found out the police practice just for such a situation. Unfortunately for the 3 hostages, it involved a flashbang grenade. I don't even know how that shit works, but he got caught. Okay, everybody heard of the Kobe Bryant thing? All right, here's a little helpful hint for young Kobe. I know it's wrong to mess around on your wife, but here's a little helpful hint he should have learned from James Worthy, another Laker. 2 words. Escort service. Yeah, it's illegal. Yeah, your wife may leave and take 50% of everything you earned while you were together, and you'll have to pay alimony, but on the plus side, there's no felonies. Let me repeat that, no felonies. you don't have to do 4 years. Sure, we saw Kobe working out in the Sprite commercial. Sure, he was lifting weights, but is he really ready for another inmate nicknamed the Booty Bandit? I don't think so. So I'm sorry, that shit's just funny to me. What a dumbass. Kobe, did you get any briefings? Little hoochies that come up to your room as soon as you check in the hotel, haven't known you 30 minutes. Leave them alone. Just a thought. Just saying. Okay. Laterally, there's police in the back of the club. Look around you, there's 3 black people here. Only 2 of us going to jail. Sorry, fellas, I'm out of here.